Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lesson 6 in Nisab-us-Sarf. This talks about different types of fi'l, different types of verb. Fi'l is a verb. Types of fi'l in terms of the number of haruf asliya, in terms of how many original letters they've got. There's two. A fi'l can be thulathi, which means it has 3 original letters. For example, nasara. Or a fi'l can be ruba'i. A fi'l can be ruba'i. What does that mean? It has 4 original letters. For example, zalzala. You understand? Yeah? So a fi'l can be either thulathi. When will it be thulathi? If it's got how many original letters?
3 letters.
3 original letters only. And when will a fi'l be ruba'i? How many original letters has it got? 4 original letters. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So look, nasara has got 3 original letters. Zalzala has got 4 original letters. So this is fi'l thulathi, this is fi'l ruba'i. Next, types of fi'l in terms of the number of huruf illat. Now, it mentions here, it can be a fi'l sahih, number 1. A fi'l can be sahih. A fi'l can be
Sahih.
sahih means it has no huruf illat in it. We discussed these types. Number 2, fi'l mahmuz. Number 2 is fi'l mahmuz. When will it be mahmuz? When one of the original letters is a hamza. So fi'l sahih, the example we have there was nasara. It has 3 original letters. Are any of the original letters haruf illat? No, none of them are wawa ya. Are any of them a hamza?
No.
Are 2 of the original letters the same? No. So therefore it is going to be a fi'l which is sahih. In the second type we mentioned the fi'l mahmuz. It has 3 original letters here, and one of them is a hamza. Akala. Which fi'l? Akala. But which has it got hamza in it? Yes. So what is it? A fi'l mahmuz. Fi'l mahmuz means it has hamza in it. Number 3, fi'l mudha'af. For example, he mentions here farra. Yeah, farara became farra. Okay. How many original letters did they have? 3. What was it? Fa, ra. 2 of the original letters were the same. So then it's known as a fi'l mudha'af. When 2 of the original letters be the same. The 4th type is fi'l mu'attal. Fi'l which is mu'attal. What does mu'attal mean? It has a harf illat. It has a one of the original letters is haruf from the haruf illat, wawa ya. How many types of these were there? There was mithal, ajwaf, naqis, and there was also one called lafif. Lafif meant if it's got 2 of the original letters are even haruf illat. But in mithal, the fa kalima was a harf illat. In ajwaf, the ain kalima was harf illat, wawa ya. In naqis, the lam kalima, the last letter, original letter was harf illat, was a wawa ya. Next, fi'l in terms of its tense. The first one is what? Fi'l madi. Fi'l
Madi.
that means a past tense verb. A verb which happened in the past. For example, nasara.
Nasara.
What does nasara mean? He helped. When did he help? In the past. So it's a past tense verb, fi'l madi. Number 2, fi'l mudari. Fi'l mudari refers to present tense and future. It could be present or future. For example, yansuru. Yansuru. Yansuru means he helps or he will help. Yeah? What does yansuru mean? He helps or he will help. He helps or
he will help.
Or he will help. So this is present or future, fi'l mudari. The third one is a fi'l amr. Yeah? For example, unsur. Fi'l amr is when you're giving an order or a request. So what's unsur mean? Help. Unsur means help. It's an order, isn't it? Or it's a request. Do you understand? And then there's also a 4th type which is fi'l nahi. Fi'l which is?
Nahi.
Which means the opposite of do is when you're telling someone don't. For example, you could say La tansur, do not help. What can you say?
لا تنصر.
Yeah, do not help. Do you understand? So these are type of fail as well. You will learn more about these in lessons which are to come. Next, a fail can also be in different types depending on whether there is a fa'il, whether it is linked to the fa'il. What is the fa'il? The doer. The fa'il is the one who does the action. The fail is the action itself. Alright. So who's the doer of the action? The fa'il. Who's the doer?
فاعل.
And what is the action that he's doing? That's the fail. Alright. So the fa'il does the fail. The fail which is linked to the fa'il, the verb which is linked to the doer of the verb, that is called fail ma'roof. Fail.
معروف.
For example, Nasara Zaydun. Nasara means he helped. And Zaydun means, then if you add Zayd onto it, it means Zayd helped. In Arabic you say the other way around. Like in English you say Zayd first and then you say helped. In the Jumla fi'liya here in the sentence, what is it saying? Nasara Zaydun, meaning helped Zayd. So what does it mean? Zayd
زيد helped.
helped. What does it mean?
زيد helped.
What does it mean?
Zayd helped.
Yeah, Zayd helped. And how do you say in Arabic? Nasara Zaydun.
نصر زيد.
So this Nasara here, this verb here, it is fail ma'roof. Why is it fail ma'roof? Because it's linked to the person who is doing the verb. Who is help? Who was the one who helped? Zayd. And there is a verb linked to him. Yes. Because it says Zayd helped. So this is a fail which is ma'roof. Why is it a fail which is?
معروف.
Number 2 is a fail which is majhool. It's not a fail ma'roof, it's a fail majhool. In this one, the fail is linked to the maf'ul bihi. The fail, the verb is linked to the one who the fail was done upon, not the one who did the action. The one who the action was done upon. Alright? The one that the action is done upon is known as what? Maf'ul bihi. So look, who is the one who does the action? Fa'il. The thing he does the action upon is called maf'ul bihi. And the action itself is known as a fail. Alright, so what happens in this one? In fail majhool, let's see the example. Nusira Zaydun. What does it say?
نصر زيد.
This means Zayd was helped. So the action was done on Zayd. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So this is a fail majhool. Because what is Zayd in this sentence? He is the one who the action was done upon. Is he the doer of the action? Is Zayd the one who helped? No, Zayd was helped. So this fail here, Nusira. See, first we said Nasara Zaydun. That meant Zayd helped. When we said Nusira Zaydun, it meant Zayd was helped. Zayd
was helped.
So this is a fail majhool. This is linked to the maf'ul. This is not linked to the fa'il. Is it linked to the doer?
No.
It's linked to the one who the action was done upon. So this is known as fail majhool. Yeah? Next, there's a fail can also be different types if it needs a maf'ul bihi. Depending on if it needs a maf'ul bihi, something which the action is done upon. Sometimes a fail doesn't need a maf'ul bihi. Sometimes a fail requires a maf'ul bihi. Let's see the difference, yeah? For example, fi'l lazim does not need something for the action to be done upon. Let's see the example. For example, Zaydun ja'a. Zayd arrived. Zayd arrived. Is that a complete sentence? Yes. You don't need to have a maf'ul bihi. The action does not need to be done upon something else. Just doing the action itself is enough for the sentence to make sense. Zaydun ja'a. What is that? Like, or ja'a Zaydun, Zayd arrived. Is that enough? That's enough to make sense. But a fi'l muta'addi, the second type, is going to be fi'l not lazim. So this is fi'l lazim. So fi'l lazim does not require maf'ul. A fi'l lazim does not require it doesn't require something for the action to be done upon. But fi'l muta'addi does require a maf'ul. Alright? A fi'l muta'addi. For example, if you say Nasara Zaydun Khalidan. Nasara Zaydun Khalidan. That means Zayd helped Khalid. Because if you just said Nasara Zaydun, Zayd helped. But then, who did Zayd help? That question rises in your mind, innit? Then that question, the answer will be Khalid. You understand? So this verb required a maf'ul. This fi'l required a for something, the action to be done upon. Whereas the first one, look, we just said Ja'a Zaydun, Zayd arrived. Did you have to say like a maf'ul after that? No. Do you understand? Yeah. So that was a fi'l lazim, but this is fi'l muta'addi. A fi'l muta'addi is one which requires a maf'ul. Yeah. So for example, you say Nasara Zaydun Khalidan. Yeah, Zayd helped Khalid. So who's the maf'ul bihi in this sentence? Khalid. Yeah, the one who was helped. Do you understand? So like another example you can think of, look, if you say Akala Zaydun, Zayd ate, will it require a maf'ul? Yes, because he will have eaten something. That thing which he ate will become the maf'ul. Do you get it? So who's the one eating? Zayd. What is the fi'l? What is the verb? Eating. The action of eating. What is the maf'ul? The thing which he has eaten. For example, you say Akala Zaydun Lahman. Zayd ate meat. Do you get it? Like that, for example, yeah? So that would be known as a fi'l muta'addi. A fi'l muta'addi. Muta'addi requires maf'ul bihi. But fi'l lazim doesn't require a maf'ul bihi. Fi'l lazim, you can just say Ja'a Zaydun. Yeah? Zayd arrived. Dhahaba Zaydun. Zayd went. You can just say like them. So the fi'l lazim does not require maf'ul bihi, but fi'l muta'addi requires a maf'ul bihi. Next, a fi'l can also be in terms of ithbat and nafi. Ithbat means like positive, and nafi means like negative. Do you get it? Ithbat means that the fi'l happened. And what does nafi mean? The fi'l did not happen. Let's see. A fi'l musbat would be where it denotes that the action took place. For example, Nasara Zaydun. What does Nasara Zaydun mean? Zayd helped. So did the action of helping happen? Yes. Now look at fi'l manfi, where there's a nafi. Ma Nasara Zaydun. What does that mean? Zayd did not help, because you just added ma at the beginning. So that is a fi'l which is manfi. You understand? Yeah. So fi'l musbat is a verb which did happen, and fi'l manfi is a verb which did not happen. So these are the different types of fi'l. If you go over them, inshallah, you can listen to the recording and then it'll be easier for you.